Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Steve coming at you. Hope you're having a great day. I know it's been a few days. My apologies. I've been fairly busy, but I'm excited to be back and kind of sharing some thoughts with you. In today's video, I want to rank up there with things I've basically the theme that I've talked about in the past, which is when you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Now, as I've said before, I live in Texas. I'm in North Texas, in fact, and not too far from us is Austin, Texas. It's a few hours south, as a matter of fact, I think about 3-4 hours south. And you probably heard recently there was a shooting of a BLM supporter marching in Austin. Now, Austin, Texas is kind of like they've had a lot. It's a fairly liberal city. Had a lot of Californians kind of move in and kind of migrate to Austin, and so a lot of the most lib stuff that takes place in Texas tends to take place in Austin, not Dallas so much. Dallas has a little run for his money, but Austin's definitely got Dallas beat on that end. And this gentleman's name is Garrett Foster, or was Garrett Foster. Unfortunately, he is no longer with us, but he was a BLM supporter marching in the BLM protest in Austin, and a vehicle was trying to go through there, and all of a sudden the vehicle's honking the horn, trying to get by people. People start surrounding it, and the story is Garrett comes up on the vehicle carrying his gun. He's carrying an AK-47, and he comes up on him with his rifle, and it's kind of muddled, but the story is essentially that he appeared to be pointing his rifle at the driver of this vehicle. Now, the driver, as not uncommon in Texas, was also strapped, and so he shot. A couple of shots ring out. You hear about 5 shots ring out, so it's unclear if the driver shot 2 or 3 times. But then, as the story is developed, apparently there was another third person with a gun, rather, who shot at the car as it sped off. Now, I've read different things, I've heard different things about this story, but the one thing that I've heard that's clear is protesters surround the car. Garrett comes up on the car with his gun, and the driver shot him. Now, as far as I can see, that should be a clear open and shut case of self-defense. I'm sorry the young man got killed, but when you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Don't roll up on somebody's ride, especially in Texas, with an AK-47, wearing all black like you getting ready to do something. You just don't do that. And it's unfortunate because he had a fiance. I think she's a quadruple amputee. A beautiful girl named Whitney Mitchell, if I'm not mistaken, is her last name. And all these people out there protesting. See, this is the kind of stuff that happens when people get sick of your shit. This is the kind of stuff that can happen. This stopped being about George Floyd a long time ago. This stopped being about Black lives from the get-go. You still got people protesting in Portland 60 days deep. Still protesting, trying to say, oh, it's because of the federal agents. Federal agents just got there like 10 days ago. 10, 15 days ago. This had nothing to do with no federal agents. You got people protesting in Seattle. You got people killing each other left and right in the hood in Chicago. You got people protesting in Atlanta. You got people protesting all around in LA. You got people killing and protesting all over the country. For what? For what? Y'all can miss me with this George Floyd stuff. And I don't call it, I mean, it's rioting. Like I said protesting in Portland. Forgive me. They're not protesting. That's riots. You're trying to burn down a federal building with people in it. That's a riot. And the fact that you got a dumbass mayor who is on board with this thing is ridiculous. And it's funny that he got shouted down by the people he claimed to be a support of. So you got the mayor of Portland basically standing up with the rioters, and then they basically chase him into a building. It's ridiculous. This is what happens when you allow spoiled kids to act like brats. Somebody's eventually going to get hurt. So you got to have some adults with some common sense come in there and calm things down. For all you BLM protesters who are actually rioters, I'm telling you, I said this before in the past, eventually people are going to get tired of your stuff and they're going to stop taking it. And you're going to find out how the real world operates. Sorry for this kid that passed, but bro, for the rest of you, let this be a lesson. Don't play stupid games. Don't be rolling up on people with a gun while you're calling yourself a protester when you're surrounding the person's car and they're scared. You never know what's going to happen. I'm telling you, in Texas, we don't play that. You better, if you know what, I guarantee you this, that'll stop in Texas. They won't be surrounding nobody else's car like that. Now, some of you probably go, Steve, I can't believe you're so insensitive. How you talking like this? Poor guy died, blah, blah, blah. If that's you, that's fine. Leave that in the comments. For those of you who go, yeah, don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Don't do stupid things. And you won't meet a stupid end. If you agree with me, please post that as well. I'd love to hear from you either way. But I'm excited to see you guys. Happy to be back. Please leave a comment. Please like. Please share. Please subscribe. I look forward to all those things. Please hit that notification bell so you know when my next videos are coming out. Hope y'all having a great day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Take care.